Hello YouTubers, I wanted to show you this ship right here. I built this ship in survival mode not too long ago, a week or two ago. The ship took probably 20 to probably 25 hours roundabouts to build, maybe a little more. I used a welding ship to speed things up on it. I built this ship to be an exploration ship, and it's I think it's one of my better builds. Pretty much everything I built in survival mode, because I don't really mess around with creative mode too much, except for experimental fighters and things like that. Now you can see I got two missile turrets on there, and it actually has 6 Gatling guns on it. It's light armored, but I wanted to make sure it had lots of weapons on it there to fend off any pirate drones that might venture close to it. It's not a 100% complete project. I never did completely finish it. I actually wanted to put a couple rocket launchers somewhere on here too, somewhere around in the front here in the nose. Never did get around to doing that. Now I've got, this is the main entrance into the ship right here. This is actually an airlock. This airlock, I didn't say this ship is 100% complete, but it's mostly complete. I didn't put a pressurization system in this airlock. This airlock's a little big to not have a depressurizer in it. So you can see when I open up the doors to the bridge there. Let me take my helmet off here. This game is actually in survival mode right now. Didn't completely finish programming, say like this LCD panel over here. I mean, I got that one that basically just tells you about the ship. It is mostly completed as of March 24th. Down below here I have a med bay. I've got, those are my oxygen generators. Med bay is over here. Got a med bay over there. It is linked to the entire system there, so it's getting oxygen to it. Linked through conveyors. So anyway, that's the bridge. Mostly glass. You can see it gives you a lot of visibility here. That's quite a view right there. That rock, isn't it? Look at that. All right. Let me show you the rest of the ship. I'm going to go ahead and keep that door open there. Okay. This is, I wasn't really sure what this is going to be. You can see how I got glass here. You can actually see the refinery. It's got all the productivity modules on it. I got glass up here in the ceiling. Got some information panels right there. Tells you up ahead you got the central airlock, bridge, medical, oxygen generators. Here you got the drone control station, the drone hangar. Yep, hangar is not necessarily pressurized. You have to check to make sure the doors are closed. Ship reactors and other things are in the back. I guess you could almost say this is crew quarters. These could be like beds, but to me they also look kind of like they're supposed to be like panels or something. These are control stations right here I use for controlling the drones. So when I'm opening and closing the hangar doors, then I can just hop out of the seat and I can visually check and make sure everything looks good there. That's actually the main hangar right there. Okay, this hangar is connected to a depressurization system. I have a dedicated oxygen tank right there just for this vent to pressurize and depressurize the hangar. I just have to make sure this door up here is closed. Let's put my helmet on. Okay, there is a control panel on each door. There's also one on the outside of the ship. Now I can depressurize it. See, we're on high. Still, okay, now we're on low. done. Okay. It is depressurized. Now I can open the hangar door. Now what I normally would be doing, if I were to say be taking control of this mining drone right here, which actually works really good, I might say. Yeah, I would be controlling all that for that control station right there. I have also a small construction ship here. This is not a drone, obviously. It does have a yeah, it's got a battery in here, a couple small reactors. And you notice I did some things here too. See it's not only connected to the ship through there, but I also have a landing gear. Helps prevent major incidents when you're traveling around in this ship of it breaking free and really just tearing up your whole hangar here. It's happened to me before. So what I found is if you double it up there and you use your connector and your landing gear, and also make sure your cargo containers on these small ships are emptied out, and then I generally don't have any problems at that point. See control panel on the outside. Let's check out the ship here. We'll close this back up here. Underneath here, you can see there's a subfloor underneath here. I'm not going to go into, but there's a lot of things down there, like my gyroscopes. I've got some batteries down there, as you can see. I swear there's some other things down there too, but I can't remember right now. Okay, there's an airlock system here going to the rear. No, we want the helmet on. Okay, so we're going to close that door. Okay, this gives you access to the rear parts of the ship. See right here, there's a jump drive right there. Got large reactors on either side. Over there, over here, you can gain access to these reactors here. 2 large cargo containers. Now I used some glass here. I wanted to see a lot of the components because I think it makes it look better, but I also wanted to kind of protect it. So what I did is I did use glass in a lot of spots just to get some extra protection, like to protect the jump drive here in case of a close encounter with a pirate. Okay, here we got our hydrogen tanks right here. Let's go ahead and take off here. Let me get a little bit closer look at the outside. Now you see I put a couple more oxygen tanks, so I just thought it looked really cool the way it tied in there, the hydrogen engine. You use some of these hydrogen engines on these big ships here, and you get so much power out of them. You don't have to use nearly as many of these ion thrusters. And the ion thrusters, to get the same amount of thrust, it just takes so many of them. So, yeah, I really thought that this ship came together and looked really sharp, actually. Here's the bottom side. Oh, there's the antenna right there for controlling my drones. More turrets. These turrets, you can see, have extra protection here. Yeah. Got a connector, an outside connector right there. This is actually where the gravity generator ended up. It ended up here, actually sitting on top of this glass. I kept this piece open right here just to give me access to it. There's the assembler right there. The assembler was right next to the refinery, this is the other side of the refinery here. Anyway, I thought this ship it came out really well. It wasn't very expensive to build. I mean, I did it in survival mode, so I mean, I was able to do it with not too many materials considering the size of it and all the stuff I got on and all the guns. It has a large hangar for drones. I mean, I think it's just really an excellent exploration ship. It's got the jump drive, excellent exploration ship, and I was really happy with the way it came out. Anyway, I'll just wrap it up here. I just wanted to give you a little tour of it. I have not uploaded this blueprint, but I certainly could if anybody looked at this and was really interested in wanting to get access to the blueprint. I mean, I have copied a blueprint of it, but I haven't actually uploaded it to the Steam Workshop, but I can do that. just let me know if you'd like a blueprint. I can upload it. Thank you for looking.